Second Esdras, chapter 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for blessing me with the Spirit to do this lesson. And the Bible is speaking. As a servant of the Lord, and as the prophets have been warning you and telling you that this place is fit for destruction. We are living in a time where America is not, a powerhouse as it once was. We are living in a time where America is about to be invaded. We're in a time that America is about to receive great judgment and a great fall. And the men of the Lord have been telling you this. Now the Lord has his spirit flowing throughout all flesh. People that are not in the truth are having dreams and visions of this place going down. And everybody's reverting back to the Bible. Everybody's mentioning the Bible. Soon, you're not going to be able to gainsay. You're not going to be able to scoff. You're not going to be able to, hide it anymore. You're going to know 144,000% that the Bible is correct and it is real. And the men that you made fun of, the men that you laughed at, the men that you scoffed at, lied on, spit on, called troublemakers and bug outs and Power Rangers and troublemakers, you're going to know that those men were telling you the truth the whole time through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So this is a video I came across, not too long ago, and the spirit jumped on me to make it, to bring it out. So we're going to let it speak. And we're going to bring out a couple of scripts and we're going to shut it down. I don't want this to be too long. So without any further ado, let's play it. Yahweh Shemal Shah willing, the elect be edified. Shalom.
Russia and China will take Israel out. They will. A nuclear weapon will be used on Israel to make sure that they all gone. This is what's going to happen. It's just my opinion. And the Bible says it about it as well. Israel will be wiped off the map. After Chinese and Russia go after Israel, Chinese and Russia and the Iranians, it's going to come after the U.S. altogether. And guess what? Like I said, this is just my opinion, not fear-mongering nobody. All them countries, plus North Korea, is going to team up against the U.S., which means us. We all going to be affected. Why? Because they all is going to team up. North Korea, Russia, and China, and some Iranians, and maybe one of our allies. They all going to team up against the U.S., and we all will be affected. Hold your comments. All them countries that would team up against the U.S., they will invade us. They will invade us by shutting off our communications, our electricity grid, everything, to the point we are blinded and we won't see what's coming.
Dark days are ahead. And the scriptures speak on perilous times are on its way. Very dangerous times, man. This is going to be a country that you've never, thought that you would ever see, man. America has always been known as the the Golden Cup, right, has always been known to be the mightiest and the strongest. Well, you're about to see this country completely collapse and crumble like a piece of paper, man. So you got this brother. He's pretty much going into his opinion, but he's on point with it, right? But it's not going to be just one of America's allies. It's going to be damn near all of America's allies because NATO is going to turn on America, right? Everybody's going to turn on America. America is only going to have, a couple of people that's still, allied with them, right? Because, everybody's seeing the true nature of Babylon. Everybody's seeing that you can't trust them. You can't trust a whore, man. A whore is always going to do you dirty, right? And that's what America is known as in the Bible as the great whore. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. And that's what you see happening, man. You got the wars and rumors of wars and everybody threatening, the West, pretty much the U.S., saying they better not do this, better not make this move. And the U.S. is telling them they better not make moves. And then they making moves. They saying to hell with America. So these the mighty men are waking up. It says, beat your plowshares and the swords. Yeah, the things that you once used to farm and garden, right? Turn those in, and grab your swords, man. It says, and beat your pruning hooks into spears. A pruning hook is a farming tool, right? A pruning hook. But the Lord said, put that down and grab your spear, man. It says, let the weak say I am strong. And at one point in time, all these nations, they were weak against America. Now they're strong, man. Right? Now they got a voice. Right? Now they got a power. Now they're powerful, man. Right? It says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. There cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. And this is what the Lord's will is, man. The will of the Lord is going to bring all these nations against each other to exile each other, man. But it tells you, in deeper, understanding that when these nations are fighting in World War III, the Lord is going to return. And they're going to turn from fighting each other to fight the Lord. And that's going to be the worst thing they've ever done, man. Because they don't have a chance in nowhere, man. They don't have a chance in hell. They're even bugged out for even thinking that that's going to be an option, man. Right? That they can do that and they're going to be successful. Right? So all these nations ultimately are going to be destroyed. But before that, all hell is going to hit Babylon the Great. Let's continue.
That's what's going to happen. And yes, there will be nukes being used on America's soil. Yes. Not fair mind with nobody. It's my opinion. I'm looking how everything in the Bible is unfolding right now. A nuke will be used against Israel, and it will be used up against the U.S. So we're going to have to deal with multiple countries' military on our soil invading us. And y'all really think most Americans are training or preparing for this shit? Some are. But majority of us, no. And majority of us, they know about. The Chinese, the Russians, North Koreans, the Iranians, some of the U.S. allies will be turning up against us. They know. Just because we got about 50 million guns, 50 million people in America's own with guns, doesn't mean a damn thing. Does not mean a damn thing at all, guys. They know our weakness, and you guys fail to understand this shit. America, unfortunately, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit bad to the point where we would either surrender, which of course we're not gonna fucking surrender to a goddamn hostile country. No shit, we not. But we're gonna get hit so damn good, it's gonna be like a playground, literally a playground free fall.
And he's not the only one. You got, you know, a lot of jakes that are feeling this, man, through the spirit. Right? A lot of jakes are feeling this through the spirit. But, you know, you still have 2/3 of our people, along with, you know, these heathens, you know, pretty much Esau, Edom here in America, who believe that. And you got other nations that believe that, you know, countries are too scared to come up against America because they know America is still a superpower, man. And they don't know what to expect with America. So, you know, they're kind of hesitant about making a move, but it's all through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Shah. The Lord is going to put the spirit on these heathen nations, these countries, to do something to America, man, and vice versa. Because the Lord is in control of this, man. The Lord is in control of it 144%, man. So this will be my last one. We're going to shut it down. So let me do something real quick. Because, yeah, we it's over, man. It's over for America. Over for America, man. This is Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise a cause to come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations from the north country, China, Russia, right? It's being set up as we speak. It says, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert, man. None shall return in vain, man. And what's those arrows? The nuclear missiles. When they hit this place, they're going to hit their mark. Because guess what? The Lord's Spirit is going to be in those missiles, man. And Chaldea shall be a spoil. Chaldea, modern day Chaldea, is America. It says, shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord, man. They're going to feel good about, you know, hitting America, man. Because it's going to be from generations and generations of anger built up and what America has done to not only their countries in the past, but what America is doing to their countries now. It says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage. Who's that? America, man. America destroyed the heritage of the Lord, and the heritage of the Lord is who? The Israelites. The so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Ain't no goddamn Africans, man. Israelites and Africans are two different people, man. Right? It says, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass. Yeah, because you waxed rich. Right? You waxed rich, man, off of the backs of the Israelites. Right? You waxed rich. It says, and bellows as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded. Who's their mother? Britain. Right? She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. And that's the title that I put in this video. for this lesson is that Babylon is going to be flatlined, saith the Lord, man. When somebody's dead, man, you see on that monitor screen a flat line. That means there's no more breath in them, man. They're done. They're gone. That's Babylon. That's how Babylon is about to be. It says, because the wrath of the Lord, Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues, man. They're going to look and see, man, damn, look at this place. I remember when this place was this way, right? It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord. And this is why, man. She sinned against the Lord by what? By destroying his people, man. Right? Right? By pushing homosexuality, by pushing, that whole colorful community, by telling people they can eat what they want, by doing everything against the Lord, man, by setting up a whole system that is totally against the Lord and that destroyed and afflicted his people, man, to this very day. This is why America is going to be destroyed, man. It says, shout against her roundabout. She have given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she have done, do unto her. And that's what's about to happen, man. It's over for America. You can't save it. You can't vote nobody in. You can't change the presidency. You can't change the government. This place is finished, and it ain't coming back, man. You're soon about to see it, man. You're going to see and know that the prophets were telling you the truth. The scriptures say, then when that time shall come, and lo, it will come, then shall they know a prophet have been among them. Hey, man, we warned you. We warned you, man. You don't take heed, that's on you. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. I'm going to leave it there. Till the next time. Shalom.
We know our weakness, and you guys fail to understand this shit. America, unfortunately, we're going to get hit. We're going to get hit bad to the point where we would either surrender, which of course we're not going to fucking surrender to a goddamn hostile country. No shit. We're not. But we're going to get hit so damn good. It's going to be like a playground, literally a playground free fall.